Hello children, welcome back. Today I am going to explain you the remaining portion of the chapter 1, the surprise party of your literature book Wind Chimes. So let's get started children. Let's take you to Bilbo Baggins' house now. Now Bilbo Baggins lived comfortably in his hobbit hole, which was not a nasty or a dirty wet hole, neither it was a dry or bare sand hole. It was a comfortable hobbit hole where Bilbo lived very comfortably when one fine morning a wizard Gandalf comes to visit him. He wanted to provoke him to go for an adventure trip, for which Bilbo simply denies. He says he is not at all interested in any adventure. Now let's see what kind of character Gandalf has. What kind of person was he? Gandalf was a wise old wizard who was always seemed to be more than he reveals. वो जितना दिखता था वो उससे काफ़ी ज़्यादा था. He had a vast command of magic and tends to show up at just the moment he is needed the most. That is, he was very good at sorcery, the black magic, and he will come up. वो तभी आ जाता था जब उसकी बहुत ज़रूरत होती थी. Though he helps the dwarves in their quest by making बिल्बो go along with them. हालांकि वो मदद करता है dwarves की बिल्बो को उनको साथ ले जा कर के, लेकिन he didn't have any interest in their gold. Now let's see what kind of person was Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins, he was a hobbit, a short human-like person. He was quite commonsensical and fastidious. That is, he used to act as per the situation very fast. Now he leads a quiet life in his comfortable hole and is least interested in any kind of adventure. So as Bilbo was proposed to go for the adventure trip, he simply denies. He says he refuses to go for the adventure and he says he is not interested in any kind of adventure, and they are quite common folks. Now children, let's take you to the party, the surprise party. Now the first dwarf to visit Bilbo's house was Dwalin. After that, Killy and Filly, and afterwards 5 other dwarfs whose names were Dory, Nori, Ori, Oin and Cloyne. They come to visit Bilbo's house, and now they have seated themselves comfortably around the table, and they are talking about goals and mines and their troubles with goblins and the threat of dragons, and a lot of adventurous conversation was going on in which Bilbo was least interested. Now I'll explain you the chapter line by line. Come to the page number 13. Let's start first paragraph. The dwarfs were starting on a round of buttered scones when there came a loud knock. Now the dwarfs were about to eat a round of buttered scone. What are buttered scone? Buttered scone is a small round cake that is often eaten with butter or jam. Now they are about to eat the buttered scones when sudden a loud knock at the door comes, and Bilbo rushes along the passage. He runs very fastly to open the door. Now he is very angry and puzzled. He doesn't want any more dwarfs to come now. He pulls open the door with a jerk. Jerk means push. Now he opens the door with a push, and what does he see? He sees more and more of dwarfs are now coming in his house. The last of them was Thorin. Who was Thorin now? Thorin was an enormously important and a proud dwarf. He was actually the leader of those dwarfs, and he suffered from gold sickness. That is, he had so much attachment to his gold, to his throne, and of his birthright to all the treasure that belonged to him, which was now possessed by the Smaug the dragon, because he had plundered it, and he was so conscious of his position. And behind him there was Gandalf. Gandalf was coming behind Thorin. He was leaning on his staff and he is laughing now. Now what does he say? Come to the next paragraph. Now we are all here, said Gandalf, quite a merry gathering. Now he calls this gathering of dwarfs to be a merry gathering. Why does he call this gathering a merry gathering? Yes, he calls this gathering a merry gathering because all the dwarfs have now seated comfortably and they are enjoying the offerings that is provided by Bilbo Baggins. Now he says, I hope there is something left for the latecomers to eat and drink. वो कहता है मुझे लगता है शायद कुछ बचा होगा हम लोगों के लिए, जो हम लोग लेट कमर्स हैं उनके खाने के लिए और पीने के लिए शायद कुछ बचा होगा. Yes, let's have some more cakes and coffees, called the other dwarfs to Bilbo. Now other dwarfs, they ordered Bilbo to bring in more cakes and coffee for the latecomers, that is the other dwarfs. Gandalf now calls to the Bilbo, put on a few eggs, कुछ eggs लाइए, as the hobbit stumped off to the kitchen. Now what does stumped off means? Stumped off means walked noisily in anger. The Hindi meaning of stumped off is लड़खड़ाना. Now hobbit is rushing to fulfill the orders of the Gandalf, Thorin and the other dwarfs. So he stumped off to the kitchen. Gandalf further adds, just bring out the cold chicken. Gandalf now demands few eggs and the cold chicken. Looking at to the next paragraph, by the time Bilbo had got all the dishes and knives and forks and glasses and plates and spoons and things piled up on big trays, he was getting very angry and red in the face. Now, while Bilbo is arranging all the shoe pots and the leftover plates, he is piling them on big trays. He is getting very angry and red in face because he is very annoyed now. Now Bilbo thinks, bother these dwarfs, he said aloud. He said aloudly in his mind that ये dwarfs मुझे परेशान कर रहे हैं. These dwarfs are bothering me. Why don't they come and lend me a hand? वो क्यों नहीं आते और मेरी help करते हैं? ऐसा वो सोचता है. He was thinking that when suddenly, lo and behold. Now mark this words, lo and behold is an expression which shows the turn of situations or events. It is an expression of wonder or surprise. अब बिल्बो सोच रहा था कि ये लोग मेरी हेल्प क्यों नहीं करते आकर के, और ही हैज़ नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड दैट दे विल कम एंड हेल्प मी व्हेन सडनली ही सीज देयर स्टूड बैलिन एंड ड्वेलिन एट द डोर ऑफ द किचन. वहाँ किचन डोर पे बैलिन और ड्वेलिन खड़े थे. एंड बिफोर बोफूर एंड बोम्बूर वेर बिहाइंड देम, और उसके पीछे बिफूर, बोफूर और बॉम्बूर वहाँ खड़े थे. यानी कि 5 dwarfs had come to help him, that are Balin, Dwalin, Before, बोफूर एंड बॉम्बूर. ना बिफोर ही कुड से अ वर्ड, इससे पहले कि वो उन्हें कुछ कहता, दैट डोंट हेल्प मी और आई विल डू इट माई सेल्फ, दे हैड विक्स्ड द ट्रेज इन टू द पार्लर एंड सेट आउट एवरीथिंग. Now what does whisk mean? Whisk means to move something suddenly or quickly. Now as they were dwarfs and the wizard, they whisked the trays into the parlor. Parlor here means the sitting room. They set out all the spoons, plates and forks, everything in the parlor properly. Now Gandalf sat at the head of the party with the 13 dwarfs all around. Now Gandalf is occupying the chair which is reserved for the head of the group, and the other 13 dwarfs were sitting around him. The dwarfs ate and ate, which means the dwarfs went on eating and talked, that is, they went on talking. At last, when their conversation was about to end, they pushed their chairs back. That means the conversation is going to end now, and Bilbo now made a move to collect the plates and glasses back and set everything clean. Now Gandalf asks in a polite and unpressing manner to the dwarfs that I suppose you will all stay to summer. मुझे लगता है आप सफ़र के लिए रुकेंगे. Unpressing tone here means he is not insisting them, he is not emphasizing them, he is not forcing them to stay for the summer, but he is just trying to be polite and casual. To this, Thorin, the leader of the dwarfs, replies, of course, we all will stay to supper. And after all, we shall not get through the business till late, but we must have some music first. That means, after all, we are not going to the business till late night. That is, we are not going to business in the night. By the time, let's have some music first. हम लोग वैसे भी इतनी देर रात तक तो जाएंगे नहीं अपने business पे. That is the business of getting their wealth back from the smog. So by the time, चलो हम लोग थोड़ा सा music enjoy करते हैं. And then the dark filled all the room, and the fire died down, and the shadows were lost, which means that the night has now set in and the darkness has filled the room. पूरे कमरे में अंधेरा छा गया है. आग अब स्लो डाउन हो गई है. It's about to extinguish now, and the shadows are now lost, which means it is so dark now that you can't see even the shadows. No shadows are being formed now. And suddenly, और अचानक, first one dwarf, पहले एक dwarf, उसके बाद दूसरा, and then the others, they began to sing as they played their instruments. Now they started singing the song, which shows their pain, their agony and their plight. That is how they feel when their wealth, their treasure and all their gold is plundered by the Smaug the dragon. I will explain this poem and the remaining portion of the story in my next video. So for today, that is over for today now. Now children, note down one homework. Mark all the hard words till now and frame at least 2 sentences from each in your fair notebook. Okay children, thank you and goodbye.